Hi guys! Enjoy this beautiful handmade card that we're going to create right now in this card making tutorial. Deliver a little peace and joy to those in your life with a stunning card this Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, or any time of year. This is a gorgeous silver foil embossed and die cut card using the Peace and Joy suite. See the full card making tutorial right now on this card making Monday, and then check it out on my blog at gettingcrafty.net where you can score the whole month long crafting kit delivered to you for free. Check it out. Not only is this handmade card easy to create, it's also fun. Using this beautiful Everwood gorgeous designer embossing folder, we're going to emboss the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. I have to show you, both sides are so gorgeous. This would be a debossed image and this is an embossed image. This foil designer series paper comes with the kit suggested for the free class. Look at that collection. Gorgeous imagery, but also beautiful foils. Grab your own Peace and Joy bundle. You can see it on my blog at gettingcrafty.net and see how you can receive a month-long crafting kit for free. Now we're going to hop on in, grabbing this beautiful embossing folder. We've already embossed this gorgeous designer series paper. We've scored and cut a piece of thick Whisper white cardstock at 4 1/4 and cut it at 5 1/2 inches. And now we're going to go ahead using the embossing bone folder. We're going to go ahead and use it and raise it 45-degree angle to create a nice simple machine to create a die cut image. This is our card base right here. Now this is a little secret. Always stamp your card before you put it together. What I mean by that is we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside of the card to finish off the greeting. And we're going to use the Seaside Spray ink pad and Night of Navy ink pads today using the Peace and Joy stamp set, just like so. What we're going to do is using the Seaside Spray ink pad, Stampin' Up's ink pads are stored upside down so that your ink remains on the top of your ink pad for a better stamped image. And this is photopolymer, so you're going to want to use a piercing mat before stamping. So we're going to place that underneath. And then we're going to grab the Joy greeting. Joy is my word. If you guys don't know, I love me the word joy. And we're going to stamp that right about here. Look at that beautiful blue. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I think it's stunning. Now we're going to close the ink pad because I'll tell you now, I'll end up digging my fingers into that very ink pad at some point, sometime. Now we're going to grab the Night of Navy ink pad. And I've already laid out the greeting so it frames the word joy. So you can see that there. We're going to stamp lightly. We don't want to press down hard. Always kiss the stamp to it. Keep it simple, stamper. Don't dig it. I'm going to move that ink pad because I will damage it. And we're going to go ahead and stamp down here so that the letters overlap. This reminds me of one of those vintage labelers that you would click out those little letters. I use those during the holidays. And this makes me happy because right here, the Seaside Spray is peekabooing through, which gives it a little fun and interest. Closing this card, removing my pierce mat, we're going to go ahead and put the card together and assemble it. So this is the inspiration. I thought we would create a slightly different version, and you can see that here. We're going to grab the Night of Navy cardstock, and I've already die cut from the center the 3 pieces of the greeting here. So we've got peace, peace, and then the third item, which is peace. So peace 3 times. When Stampin' Up! Has coordinating projects, it makes it really easy to create a dynamic image. So using this piece here, it's 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Here, we're going to go ahead and place it down, and using Stampin' Dimensional Adhesive, we're going to go ahead and frame around this. And I'm applying it to the thick cardstock, knowing that the designer series paper is going to go over it, making for an easy project. So I stamp it down, or I place it down, and then I remove the backing, so I'm not getting any sticky fingers here. And I've already die cut using the new Stampin' Up! Big die cutting machine. Let me just say, it is dreamy. I love it. And we have this beautiful 3-layered piece we're going to put together with the Night of Navy and silver foils, sure to impress. Then I'm going to grab really quickly this embossed piece of designer series paper. I'm grabbing a small sponge, Stampin' sponge, and our Night of Navy ink pad. Right now it's beautiful, but I want to give a little bit of depth and character and shadow to the trees. So what I'm going to do is, in a circular motion, go over the trees to pick up the little shadow, and it covers in and highlights what's raised and all the nooks and crannies. This is the only time I want my nooks and crannies noticed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And this is quick. This is actually kind of soothing for me as well. Some people like to color in coloring books. I like to watercolor and sponge. I think it's very soothing. And then it's on the back of the designer series paper. You're giving a little shadow here. Just kind of rub it in. You could have done the other side as well. I want to show you what that looked like really quickly. It just highlights the image that's there, but I'm going for a little bit of shine today. Now we have that beautiful Night of Navy frame, and we're going to place over the top of it this embossed, beautiful designer series paper. So stunning. I love how it comes together. Then we're going to need a silicone craft sheet and our multi-purpose liquid adhesive. So our multi-purpose liquid adhesive is one of the stronger adhesives on the market, and I love it. It is so easy to use, especially when you have a silicone craft sheet. Silicone craft sheets are great for so many forms of crafting. Now I'm going to take the piece and the silver one here first, and I'm going to go and I'm going to put a little drop that comes out. You can see sometimes it gets a little gooey because I was crafting earlier. And we're going to put a drop down of the liquid adhesive and drag it. We don't need to keep squeezing. We just, a little squeeze, but we really are more doing dragging than we are doing this. We're going to place it over the perfectly spaced little bubble from the blue. Don't you just love how that perfectly spaces it out? You could actually get away with just using this, honestly. I think it's so great. And then we're going to grab that really fine lined piece right here. You can see that. This is it upside down. So what I'm going to do is do the same technique with the liquid adhesive here. Just smear it, spread it, rock it, roll it right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ooh, that's almost too much. So instead of squeezing or spreading anymore, I'm going to pull that there and just kind of put it to the other parts of the word. Right there. Place it over top. Oh, and you want to put it down like this, but I don't want to get my fingers all gummy. So that's where I use my silicone craft sheet, and I place it down right on top. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to grab that hand-stamped card and start putting it together. So this is a landscaped horizontal style card. We're going to grab some dimensional adhesive again, and we're going to place it on the back of this beautiful Night of Navy and silver image. The little polka dots remind me of snow falling in the background. We don't have snow very often here in California, but my family back east does. My kids and I have always dreamed of a white Christmas. Someday we will be there. You want to support such a long handmade card, a long die cut image. It's already weakened the fiber when you die cut and you emboss. So you want to make sure that you support that. And I'm actually going to raise that right there. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Then we have that beautiful piece right there, and it didn't get sticky because the silicone sheet will hold it down while the adhesive dries. Woohoo! I'm going to place on the back of here, treble it up. So what I'm going to use is Stampin' Dimensional. I'm going to go behind the piece, remove one, and I'm going to put a second one down. The reason being is I'm going to put this down here where the rest of the word will go on the top, and it's got two dimensionals behind it, so that's going to give it some extra support. Then, using the top of this here, the multi-purpose liquid adhesive, I'm going to smear it around just ever so slightly. A handmade card like this is perfect to give all year long. It's so pretty. And the double dimensionals down there is really holding it all up. If you want, you can what we call double stack. So I'm going to take and stack it up. Maybe it's like a hamburger. Is that a double stack? Or pancakes? Yummy, nummy. Can you tell what I was just doing recently? Having dinner. Place it under there, put it on, and now your card looks slightly different, but both are going to create and deliver a dynamic wish. Peace and joy to you and yours. A perfect handmade Christmas card, perfect hand-stamped winter card. It's sure to brighten everybody's day while delivering a little bit of frost. Don't miss out on this next upcoming video, and I hope that you create with us all year long. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Don't miss out right here. Boom, baby. You want to join us, and we would love to have you. Don't miss out on the other upcoming card classes like the gift wrapped. This video is going to show you right now one of our mini projects that we're doing with the gift wrapped bundle and that free class. Don't miss out. We'd love to have you join us at all of our upcoming classes. Hit that bell so that it shows up when we do. We would love to see you there. Take time to create and connect with others over crafting and card making because you are worth it. Thanks for joining me. Have a great evening. Bye.